Those who have not been vaccinated should do so immediately. Those who have been vaccinated and need the booster shot should take the booster shots immediately. And we appreciate that mask wearing is also part of the measures that we are supposed to be. And we explained earlier that the measures that we took at the time that we did them was as a result of the fact that we had gone down. But with regard to wearing of face masks, the mandatory wearing of face masks in open public spaces, where one is not in close proximity with another person, remains optional. However, one is required to wear a mask when in contact with other people in close confined spaces such as PSVs, aircrafts, offices, supermarkets, marketplaces, and places of worship. All persons, indoor meetings to continue at full capacity of the venue, but provided that people take measures to be fully vaccinated in order to do so. And all attendees are required when indoors to be wearing masks. We have seen situations, for example, in political indoor meetings, where we are getting super spreading at a very fast rate, as you have seen for yourselves. So citizens are urged, Kenyans are urged to ensure that they wear masks and are fully vaccinated who are to attend those meetings that are town hall meetings. We are not restricting the in-person worship, and we shall continue to do so in full capacity. Again, as long as all the congregants and worshippers are also fully vaccinated. We also require worshippers to wear their face masks while inside the places of worship. All international travelers arriving into the country and who are fully vaccinated are exempt from the requirements of a PCR test and are exempt from quarantine upon arrival in the country. All unvaccinated travelers arriving at any port of entry into Kenya for whatever reason are required to be in possession of a negative PCR test results conducted not more than 72 hours before departure, regardless of the route of entry. You appreciate that the reason why that particular clause exists is because sometimes, especially in the walk-in boundaries, it is possible that a person can walk in without being fully vaccinated. Otherwise, on flights from overseas and elsewhere, it's very clear that no traveler is to come into the country until they are fully vaccinated and fully boosted. Unvaccinated travelers arriving at any point of entry will be subjected to a rapid antigen test at their own cost. Any person who tests positive to an antigen test is subjected to entry to a PCR test at their own further cost, and are self-isolate again, according to our guidelines, at their own further costs. All passenger services, as in vehicles, trains, and domestic air services, will continue operations at full conveyancing capacity. I'm urging county health departments to scale up their surveillance efforts and to be on the lookout for any increase in cases presenting with like flu symptoms and ensure they get tested for COVID-19. The ministry has adequate rapid antigen test kits for distribution to all counties. Counties are also urged to revamp their isolation facilities and secure adequate supplies of PPEs, and particularly prepare with oxygen supplies as part of preparedness to manage any surge of cases. I also make an appeal to the political class in this campaign period to urge their supporters to get vaccinated against COVID-19 and to wear masks during political rallies. Kenyans are also urged to exercise personal responsibility while attending the rallies. Remember, rallies might be important, politics is important, but there is nothing that is more important than your life. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank the media for continuously sensitizing Kenyans on the COVID-19 containment measures. As I conclude, I would like to make a passionate appeal to all Kenyans. Please join us in this campaign to ensure that many people are vaccinated. We would like to vaccinate all adult population by the end of this year, which is a target that we have already missed because of the slow uptick. We were supposed to have finished it by June of this year.